We're back.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We told you that we have a guest, yes, in the building. Our guest is a Nollywood actress, singer, film producer, and director. She made her film debut in the movie Thorns of Roses in the 90s and then went to star in numerous films, including Blood Diamonds, Welcome to Nollywood, Travails of Fate, and the very popular Outcast. By the 2000s, she had become a very well-known face in the Nigerian movie industry. She also ventured into music along the line. It's quite a journey, and we can't wait to hear all about it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show today, Shan. Where is she?
Nice to do dance this time. Nice to do. Thank you to have you here. You are ageless. My goodness. Wow. I feel like you've looked the same since the 90s. Like I do not see a difference.
Nah, come closer, man. You start seeing the wrinkles all over the place. I'm covering some with my glasses, please. Please don't.
Right here, and I can't see anything.
You need glasses.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How do you feel now? Because we know that in 2019 you had a spine disease, and you talked about it, and you you actually went through surgery. And we saw the pictures of the people who came visiting, and then you were talking about people who supported you and all that.
I think you also talked about doctors giving you a 50-50% 50-50 chance. Yeah. So how are you feeling now?
How are you?
I'm much better now. I've been past my recovery period, and I'm now into the getting stronger part.
So you want to tell us about it, because see, there are so many diseases that are out there. People don't even know jack about it. And well, maybe you just want to educate us about what happened to your, what caused it, and what the treatment was at the end of the day.
Okay, I heard, according to the doctors, it's caused by either you had an accident and hit your spine somewhere, or you do a kind of job that, you sit down a lot, like you probably sit like on the computer and, you're bent like this for hours every day over the years, and that's what damages it's like, the way the bones on the spine, they are like one on top of each other, and between each of the block of bone, there's this biscuit bone that's usually on top. It's like even the knee or hand, if you're eating chicken, like when you cut the knee. Those biscuit bone that cover the bone before another bone is on top, and then like that, how the backbone is. So now, over the years, they call it wear and tear. If you didn't have an accident, like, kids suffer it only if they had an accident. But adults suffer it generally because as you grow older, it's like a car. Parts of your body begin to like get, more the way, according to your lifestyle, the parts that are excessively used according to your lifestyle, sometimes, begin to get damaged. So there's the one they call L5 and S1, which is like just down, the bone starts from up your neck here down to the waist here. So the one just before the waist is called L5. Then the next one is S1, which is quite close to the bum. So that's my own that got damaged, and I had a fall in my bathtub like 8 years ago. So mine started then, and then I had a period of time when I was, bedridden. Then I had to start doing native. These Ijaw people used to come from Ajegune to come and do massage on my back, and I got better. And so over the years, it doesn't heal. It's a degenerative kind of illness.
I'm curious. So we've seen. So there was an actress who died, I think, a couple of years ago. Aisha Bimbola. She's more in the Yoruba, or was more in the Yoruba side of the industry. And people talked about how when she passed, it was like a shock to them. Like, oh, she didn't open up about what she was going through. Were there people when you? So the first time we heard about it, I think, was last year when you finally.
After I did my surgery.
Exactly. Were there people who reached out to you in the industry after you spoke up about it?
Actually, the thing is, like you rightly said, sometimes something is doing you. You don't see it serious enough to begin to tell people. So initially when the pain started, because the 8 years ago falling in the bathtub accident had passed, but over the years, driving, sometimes I drive from here to Benin or Asaba or even Calabar. I drive around a lot because I'm very scared of flying. I won't lie. I'm really very scared of flying. So if I have the option of being able to get to that place by road, I will take the road option. If not that the roads are, not that good these days, I prefer just driving my thing jeje. If I have to go to Benin, if you take me 6 hours, I don't mind. I'll leave early and drive gently until I get to where I'm going. So I used to do a lot of driving around, Nigeria, from Port Harcourt to Enugu to shoot movies. My movies, the way they are scheduled, maybe I'm shooting in Asaba this week. The following week, I'll be shooting in Port Harcourt. I'll just drive from Asaba to PH. So I don't really fly that much. I do a lot of driving by myself.
Okay.
And that is probably what made the back to degenerate further. But when it started paining me at this time around that I did this surgery, my back didn't even pain me. The whole pain started from below my bum all the way down to my toes. A very severe pain. My leg was just paining me, the whole back of the leg, not this front, the back side, up to my feet. My foot was numb to a point where when I step down, it's like I'm stepping on hot pebbles. It was a very bad pain. And naturally, I had the pains. I started taking normal painkillers. A couple of weeks later, it became bad. I went to the first hospital. They did x-ray. Normally, I would say my leg is paining me. So that was what made it to last that long. They were doing x-ray on my leg. But the thing that was doing me was on my spine.
Right.
So it took a while from one hospital to another hospital to another hospital until the point when a doctor said, one of the doctors said, it's probably because I have one other thing. Maybe that was impeding all the medications. So I should go and do all this. So I had to do all kinds of tests. I did diabetes, hepatitis, HIV, high blood pressure, cancer, if I have any cancerous, whatever in my blood. Like they had about 7, 8 kinds of.
So are you saying right now that it's the reason a lot of people don't know that these people are going through stuff, and by the time they're reaching out, maybe it would have become a terminal disease at that point. So
yes, I think so, and that taught me a lot of lessons, because at the point at which I finally went to do MRI scan that now showed that I have lumbar, what they call lumbar spondylosis. It was already 8 months. And I was already bedridden for over 4 months.
Wow.
Already like bedridden, because I did x-ray twice. Nothing. The leg was not swollen, no rash, no redness. It was just normal.
Did anyone in the industry reach out to you in this time? Like any of your fellow actors?
Yes, when I had done the surgery, because really people didn't get to know. I was spending money, even selling my stuff to even go for medications and all that. Yeah, I even went for native, where they had to give me all these herbs, give me herbs for like a period of 1 whole month. I was taking herbs with honey, ginger, garlic, turmeric, and all
now, we read
kinds.
that it was very expensive. So, I ask people every time. I'm always very curious, because we know what the situation of the country is. And, people have worked hard. Now, they can't even afford to take care of themselves when they get to, a certain level. So I wonder, how did you get the money? Did you have enough money to take care of yourself without reaching out to people?
Before I even got to the point where they told me you have to do a surgery that cost, like, for the Nigeria hospital, let's say almost 8 million. I wrote to a hospital in Israel. They just sent me back. They didn't even bother to go into any preambles. They just sent me the price, $30,000. American hospital in Dubai, even Senegal. Is it Senegal or one other country? They say they have very good hospital because you see, this spine injury it's like having a heart injury or a brain injury. They are like brain, spine, and heart are the most delicate surgeries, you can do. Now, that my own, they already told me, a couple of my friends, that don't even try to do it in Nigeria at all. But I didn't have the kind of money to go and do it outside. And then and I went on Google and I asked, who is supposed to do this surgery? They said a neurosurgeon, because every, part of our body have his own kind of doctor. They said neurosurgeon. I said, okay. So I went on Google and Googled best neurosurgeon in Nigeria. And some names popped up. You will be surprised. Some names were like, what? Of course we have best neurosurgeon in Nigeria. Why should I go to all these other countries? Meanwhile, my son was telling me, Mom, there was this other country I was supposed to go to. My son was not telling me, if you are going to go to that place, that was just like Nigeria. They will take like them more than Nigeria. Like he made me, I lost interest in going there. And then the Israel and the American hospital Dubai, or going to the US or whatever, I don't even have, even the ticket money, as the time I was talking, I didn't even have, because I've been spending money since like January, and this was like August.
Wow.
So the 8 million
So glad you're alive.
So like almost I had to start selling my stuff. I sold my movie equipment I used in shooting my small movies,
Wow.
to eat my small pomo soup. I had to sell my movie equipment. I sold my RAV4. I mean, like, this came up to some millions. And then a couple of friends, added one or two.
Where was the Nollywood body in all of
Very
this?
close friends.
Where was the Nollywood body in all of
You
this?
see, the Nollywood body, I never informed them, so I will not blame them, because I did not involve anybody. In fact, nobody in Nollywood. You see, the thing is that my mom, who has been sick for many years now, who made me leave Lagos to go and take care of her, just started getting better. So I didn't want my mom to even know that I was in a very bad, situation. So I didn't want to tell, even inside the house there, I'm there in pains, and even my mom inside the house was not aware that something was doing me, because I'm...
All right, we'll talk some more
That's why
about
I didn't
this.
tell other people, so that my mother would not get to hear that.
Okay.
We have a lot to discuss
Until after
with
the
you
surgery.
today, but we have to go on this break. We'll watch Shan
Yes,
Jordan's
throw it
work,
back.
and then we will be back. Stay here with us.
Wow. And she still looks the same.
And I tell her this, and that's why she does not seem to agree with me when I say this. I say, sure, you are fine. You're just fine now.
No.
Your skin
This
is
skin has wrinkled now.
Anyway, you talked about, so while we were watching the first, the clip from the first film, you talked about how you won an award.
Yes,
For that role.
that particular movie, I won Best Actress Afro Hollywood Award. Afro Hollywood. It's in England. I remember I was shooting in Onisha when they called me, like, is this Shan George? You have just won been nominated for an award in the UK. And then they asked for some of my documents so that they can do me the visa and tickets for me to come to the UK for the awards.
And you compared it to now, where people vote when they're...
Nah, I beg, make una no vex. Make una no vex. This thing can make me, I will never have award again all my life, but I don't mind, you understand? Because I don't believe in, you see, I've tweeted it. I'm a kind of person that I don't like behind muku talk. If something is doing you, say it. Because if you don't say it, you cannot have satisfaction, or you may be you thinking it out of ignorance, and if you don't say it, you won't get enlightenment. So I always say my own. Please, you see, when you want to give award, you now carry me, children that me I'm feeding, the ones that me I taught how to do things, then you carry all of us and put in one place, and now tell me to come and start looking for people to vote for me. I am not going to do it. Please, do not give me an award if you do not see my work enough for you to feel I deserve this award. I know, maybe after I'm gone, because I see people that are in the grave now are collecting awards. I think I have worked enough, because I keep saying it. Now, their Imam Madu is making some of my jobs are not coming out. I have a movie I've shot for two years now. Every platform I've taken the movie to, I don't want to call their names. They rejected the movie, and I don't know why. They won't tell you why they're rejecting the movie. So they are doing Imam Madu, and that is just the clear thing.
Imam Madu is click.
Thank you. Imam Madu is click, is man no man, friend no friend. So if you are in an office where this office is where they are collecting contents for this whole, you know, organization, establishment. You that is sitting there, Sarah Okonkwo, if somebody is not this or that or this, you see, the thing is, I'm sorry. There are some things I don't do. I am not into worshiping human beings. No matter how I respect people, I do not worship people. So now, a lot of people who find themselves in some positions, if you are not a behind-licking kind of person, who goes licking their behind at every, you know, second of their life, you are not a good person. You are arrogant. They will not, don't let her go with her arrogance. Say, is it not Shan George? May she go. She should carry her film and go. I will carry it and go. I will not lick the behind, and I will not go and be looking for votes for you people to give me a award. I can afford the plague. If they even do, I go just enter where they sell plague. I go buy, with each of my film, I go buy best actor, I go buy best director, I go buy all. I go put my name there, and I go put the film there. And I go carry them, I go build as they take the bill, so I go
Wake
build,
me up,
I go
please.
put them there. Then when people come to my office, they will see all my awards. If you want to see the work for the award, I will bring out the work.
Who gave me this award? I bought it.
I gave it to myself for so job. Because you will be passing, people will be telling you, that's your film. Oh, that. I'm not the one that people will tell me is good. I will buy an award for that one for myself.
Talking about all of this and looking at your years in the Nollywood industry.
At the verse.
I know. If you have anything to change, what would that be? In the Nollywood industry.
First thing I would change is this Imam Madu thing. Do you understand? The thing is that when it concerns me, you see, I hear people say, oh, they go for auditioning. Because me, I didn't get here by any other way. God knows I'm an only child. I was born, bred and buttered in a village. I went to primary school, secondary school in the village. I don't know town. This is what they tell you so. And they take leg like this, they trek up to 6 kilometers, go where they get one small black and white TV, where they use a motorcycle, motor battery, then take run, no NEPA, to go watch mirror in the sun. So at the end of the day, I'm not there to come for you to come and carry me and be playing around. You understand? So the first thing I will change is this Imam Madu. When I do my auditions, I do not look face. If you come and you give me what I want, I give you the role. If you are not giving me the role, what I want, if you like, Nami boy you are not getting role in my film, I will tell you, look, my dear child, go and learn how to do this art, you know. If you think that because I be your mama and they do film and you will come and spoil my film, mba. Because this film, I'm using money to do it and I will sell it for money. If you can't spoil it for me, and if you sell them, that means I don't waste money for nothing. And I don't be a rich person.
Just really quickly, I want to ask, because you talked about how, you know, what the struggle was like for you, how you got into acting. And
I went to over 1 million auditions.
Yes. So do you feel like people now have it easy?
Like normal business now. Yes.
Do you have a problem
They
with that?
have it so easy.
Do you have a problem
I don't
with
have a problem with that. I'm happy for them.
Okay.
Because I think we have it easier than the ones before us. Like them, Zebrudaya, them and all that. They didn't have it as easy as we are having it now. Because they are paying us better now. They don't pay them. Those days, I can imagine what they pay them. And so the ones that are, you know, joining now, you go just sit down for your house. Person go tell you, say, same monologue. You go just carry
YouTube link.
Thank you. You go just carry this thing. For you go just say, you post up. You don't get row for me. We in those days, you will use your transport. You go to
I wish we had
Surulere.
time to talk about all of this. But there is one thing that I would like to ask you. I know that you got married very early and then you started having your children at 17. And you say that you have like nine of
children.
them. I know that you don't have biological children, like, you know, 9 like that. But I know that you have people that you take care of and they're your children. But then in this, you know, part of the world that we are, that people don't know, they don't still understand that thing about adopting children and taking care of children. I mean, what would you say? Just like
What's one line to them? One line of advice, because we have to go.
I think I just pity them. What I would just say is I really pity somebody who cannot look at themselves and take a child that they know very well that this child needs care and love and give that to them. If they cannot do that, all I feel for them is pity.
Absolutely a fantastic
Shan
way
not going
wrap
to
it.
sing.
No, we have to get, I agree with Jojo. We have to get her to sing a line.
Hey, please,
This time sing.
where is the auto-tune machine?
It's here.
Please, so the backup singers are here and the dancer.
We're tuning.
Just tell us
I
what
am
you
the
want us
vixen,
to
I'm the
sing.
video
Tell us
vixen.
what you want us to sing as choir and backup.
So, Vixen, I'll go dance for you.
Ababa oh, Ababa oh, Ababa oh, Ababa oh,
Keep singing, oh.
Ababa oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shan, please keep singing, oh. Ladies and gentlemen, Shan. Thank you so much for watching. OJ Faladile, and of course, the beautiful and talented Shan. We'll be back to